Hey, it's Rosemary here. How you doing? Just before I start, I want to say to you, if you listen to this and it inspires you or resonates with you in some way, then share it. Share it with other people so that they actually get to hear the message as well. Because I remember when I was putting this together, actually yesterday for you, and it really got to my heart, okay? So I feel that if it's for you, if this is a message that you need to hear, then it will resonate with you. In which case, can you share it? Can you pass it along, okay? Okay, so let's get right into this. Now, you are sitting in a dark closet. I had this impression of a dark closet where you're trapped in the dark with your fear. Fear about what you're allowed to have, fear about what you have the ability to create, fear as a result of your beliefs, fear that holds you trapped in this dark place, and you do want freedom, don't you? And it's time to shine a light on those dark places. And yes, it will be scary and weird, and you will want to scream as those hidden places are displaced by truth, and yet you do want to be free, right? So many lies about whether you're loved, whether you're allowed, whether you're enough, they're all there, waiting for you to discover the truth. But in the meantime, while you hide from the reality in your heart, they hold you back. They keep you from taking the next step. They keep you from your revolution. And the revolution has to start within you. The revolution starts as you face your own dark places, your dark places of unforgiveness and a feeling of unworthiness, your dark places of uncertainty as to whether God loves you or not, your dark places of anger, rage, and fear. It's time to come out of the closet. And there are some simple truths. Number one, you are powerful. Where your beliefs take you away from this is exactly where the light must be shone. You have delighted in your weakness because it removes the need for you to step right up and be the champion that you are created to be. And now the revolution is coming, and in order for you to do the work that you are on this planet to do, there is no room for a lie of weakness anymore. They told you that you shouldn't be powerful. To be that powerful would make your God less powerful. They said that, and you believed them. You tried to fit yourself into a really tiny box so that God would not be offended by you. And you started to see yourself as offensive when there was nothing. There still is nothing wrong with you. Nothing at all. You are created in the image of God. You are powerful. Okay? You are designed to do powerful things, to impact nations, to be a voice of hope, to reach the hearts of those who are broken, and to speak life. The revolution starts inside of you. First, you must hear it. You must believe it. And then you will find it easy to speak it to someone else. I mean, right now, you find it easy to speak it, but now you don't find it easy to hear it. Okay? That's the thing. Now it's your turn to receive truth. You are powerful. Cry for the years that you believed a lie about your weakness and let them go. Now you know the truth. And this applies to you whether people look at you and tell you that you are powerful, that you are strong and you do things that they don't do. You know that there's still a part of you inside of you that feels as though there's just something wrong. You are powerful. Number two, abundance is your birthright. There's a saying that I truly believe. He came that they may have life, life in abundance, life in its fullness. You may have heard that saying, and you're hearing it now, and it's speaking life to your soul, but yet you look around you and all you see is struggle. You think back to all the lies that you've heard, and you realize that you assimilated them as truth. Think back. Your parents spoke of lack and poverty and how you couldn't have this and you couldn't do that and all of that stuff, and you thought that that was your lot. They maybe even spoke with envy about everyone else that seemed to be doing well. They told you that it was wrong to do well. They said it was better to be honest than to be rich, and so you thought you couldn't be rich and honest. Maybe not just your parents, maybe even your teachers, your spiritual leaders, whatever. Most of the people you were surrounded by seemed to give you the impression that no, lack was your birthright. And so now you want to make money. You want to live in abundance, and you don't think that you're allowed. And so that lie, it holds you back in the closet, that dark, lonely closet, scary closet. And again, you have to shine the light. You may even be rich. Again, you may be rich by the standards of many. And yet you feel guilty. You drown it in drink or in anger, in bad relationships, in working yourself to death. That is not abundance. That is still poverty and lack. It's time for the revolution. It's time for an uprising on that lie. It has kept you trapped for too long. It's time for freedom. Okay? So say it with me. Abundance is my birthright and I refuse to believe anything else. If you say it with honesty, you will feel the resistance at this stage in your journey. It's the resistance that you haven't faced in the past as you took your untruthful beliefs as reality, as you took them as reality. Now you must face them and win. You must dare to look under the hood. Will you? Even if it means questioning every belief you've had to date. You will even ask yourself why it's necessary to do this work, to do this deep, dark work. And it is because you want to be free, right? Free to live in abundance without measure. Free to live in abundance without guilt. Well, it's time for a revolution and it starts inside of you. Abundance is your birthright. Number 3, you are loved. Okay. Now, this one is a deep, dark wound and one that you've carried for a very, very long time. The lie that you are unlovable. It is the deepest of wounds, the darkest of them, because if you do not love you, if you do not think you can be loved, then what on earth is the point? Why are you even alive? You've pushed yourself because you are that strong person, but you've been hindered and bound up by this deep, deep lie. You've made every event in your life confirm the fact that you are not lovable. You've based every decision on the fallacy that you are not lovable. And even now as you read this, your closet door is trying to close. Pry it open and shine a light. You must believe that you are loved in order to do the great work you are called to do. Male, female, don't care. You must believe that you are loved in order to do the work that you are on this planet to do. In order to offer hope and love to others, to your kids, to your partners, to your friends, to your parents, to the people you are on this planet to serve, you must firstly know that you are loved. That is the truth that you must build your life upon. There is no mistake about you, but you must reach out to someone you can trust who will offer you love. It is tough to defeat this unlovable lie alone. And I can tell you right now that God loves you, but you don't believe it. You don't believe it. If anything, you might have a bad reaction to the fact that I even said that. You need a person with no agenda but your freedom. Open the closet door, shine a light, see the child sitting there waiting for rescue from the dark, scary place. The revolution, it begins and it starts in you. This is for your freedom. You are loved. So those are 3 truths. 3 truths. Number 1, you are powerful. Number 2, abundance is your birthright. Number 3, you are loved. These are 3 truths, 3 foundations on which to rebuild your life. Will you do the work of shining a light? Listen, I am available to help you work through this if you are a person who knows that you have a calling to impact lots of people. Whether it's through business or ministry or books or music, you know there is more for you to do. There has to be a point to the work that we do. It is not just talk therapy, okay? The work that we will do together, it's not just talk therapy. It's not just pointless work. It is work that will lead to your freedom. It is work that will lead to the freedom of those you are called to serve. Yes, there is a cost attached to working with me, and of course it will pinch, but it will not kill you, okay? You have to be invested in the work. Time is irreplaceable, so I choose to put a price on my time, but not on my affection for you if we choose to work together, okay? I'm fairly flexible because this is work that I must do. It is my calling. So we can work together for just a day to get you clear of some of your crazy beliefs, or we can work together for a long time to kind of really get your ministry, your books, your music, your business, whether it's products or services, off the ground and up and making you some income, as well as causing you to impact the people you are called to serve. Whichever way, there are options available to you. It all depends on what you need when we have our conversation, and it also depends on you taking that first step of reaching out to me. If you are a leader, ready to do both the internal work and the external work, the hustle, to live a life of power, of abundance, and of love, then you need to message me right now on Facebook, okay? I'm Rosemary Nonny Knight, that's my page. Depends on where you're listening to this. Now, this is not for the faint of heart, I hope you realize. Are you ready to shine a light? It's time to fight to create the life you are born to live. Okay. Until the next time,